Hi everybody. You may or may not be aware that September is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. I want to take a minute and I want to talk to all three groups affected by suicide. First of all, if you're watching this video and you have a friend that you think is contemplating suicide, you have a loved one that you think might be in enough dark of a place that they are pondering whether or not to commit suicide, maybe they're coming up with a plan, and you don't know what to do, you don't know what to say, just reach out and ask them, hey, I wonder what's going on, how are you? I'm wondering if things are going bad for you. You can even ask the question, are you contemplating suicide? Now you might say to me, hey Joe, come on, they're going to get mad at me. They might get mad at you. But there's a lot of research to show that people, when they're thinking about suicide, have actually found relief when someone reaches out to them and says, hey, are you thinking about suicide? Then they have somebody to talk to. We have this great big black hole in our society where we know there's this giant problem sitting over here. We don't know what to do about it. And we're afraid, well, maybe we'll do the wrong thing and make the hole bigger. Maybe, but maybe we'll make the hole a little bit smaller. If you're watching this video and you've had a loved one or someone you care about commit suicide, I want to talk to you for a minute. First of all, I want to say to you, it's not your fault. One of the biggest things that I see when I talk to people who've had someone that they love die and commit suicide, they blame themselves. What if I had done this? What if I had done that? What if I had made that phone call, sent this text? I saw this video where this dude said if I had reached out to him, they might have found relief. And there's truth to that. But the truth is, people who are committed to the idea of dying in the moment often succeed. We can't stop everyone every time. We have to accept the fact that they made a choice that maybe in another day, another time they wouldn't have made, but in that moment and that time they did. It's not your fault. The second thing I want to tell you is the anger that you feel, it's normal. It's okay. There's this vicious cycle of I feel angry because I miss him, I miss her. And then I feel guilty because I'm angry. And then I feel angry because I feel guilty because if they hadn't done it, and it spins, anger, guilt, shame, anger, guilt, shame. It's not your fault. The anger you feel is normal and it's okay. I don't know why your loved one died through suicide. I don't know why they committed suicide. And I can't tell you how much I wish they hadn't. But I do know this, you have a life to live. And that grief and that anger is going to be part of it. And the lens, the world that you see will always be a little bit different. But live your life, live it. It's okay to move on and it's okay to grieve. If you're watching this video and you're contemplating suicide, I want to talk to you for a minute. Don't do it. Your life is worth living. There is hope. People love you, people care about you, and they would not be better off without you. I know that in your head it might feel like they would, it might sound that way, but they wouldn't. They're better with you. Whatever the problem is that you're going through, you can overcome it. I'm telling you, I know people who have. I know people who have been in incredibly dark places, and through a lot of really hard work they were able to overcome it, and they've got amazing lives today. That could be you. Most of all, know that you are cared about and that there are people who want to help you. Whatever you're thinking about today, call somebody up and tell them, hey, can you help me? If they don't, call the next person. Be persistent. Most of all, I want you to be safe. Please, 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 whatever it is you're contemplating, stop and think, delay it. Isn't it reasonable to believe that if 24 hours ago, you were relatively happy with life, or even just satisfied. Maybe you weren't happy, you were just satisfied. Isn't it reasonable to believe that in the next 24 hours you could be happy with life again? Or if there was a time in your life where you were happy and you weren't thinking about suicide, isn't it reasonable to believe that there could be another time in the future where you wouldn't be contemplating suicide? Whatever it is you're thinking about doing, please delay, get help. I want you to know that you cared about. I care about you. If you're local, call our office, 616-481-3784. Call 911. Paramedics will come help you. Mental illness has this terrible stigma in our society, and together, you and I and everyone else watching this video, we can stop that stigma. We're gonna need people to tell their stories. We're gonna need people just like you who sat down one day contemplating suicide and decided not to do it, but choose a different path. Hang in there. If you like this video, please comment in the comment section below and let me know. If there's something you'd like me to talk about, please let me know in the comment section below, and feel free to hit the subscribe button.